NFHS Network does some good stuff. I do a lot of high school sports for them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, National Federation of High Schools today.
Yeah, there's a couple schools that really use it.
And we welcome you inside the Sportsplex in Matthews, North Carolina, where Stumptown Athletic will host the Atlanta Soccer Club. Hey there, everybody. I'm Justin Hanover, the head coach in Atlanta, Roberto Neves in his third season, Mark Steffens for Stumptown.
Please welcome the referees for tonight's match, Kevin Broadley, Eric Barnes, Blake Hooks, and Isham El Bariki. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, kindly remove your caps, and face the American flag. Please join us in honoring our country, the brave men and women of our armed forces, and all veterans of service with the playing of our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting 11 for Atlanta SC. A defender, number 3, Manuel Moreno. A defender, number 4, Ramzi Torre Edruso. A defender, number 6, Mickey George. A forward, number 7, Nazim Bartman. A midfielder, number 8, Alexander Frank. A forward, number 9, William Yang. A forward, number 10, Prince Sadie. A forward, number 11, Mali Carba Jr. A midfielder, number 14, Jeffrey O'Toole. A midfielder, number 42, David Coloco. And in goal for Atlanta, number 1, Jordan Bell. Atlanta FC's head coach is Roberto Neves. He's assisted by Chris Lessa, Abdurrahman Bagura, and Joe Garcia.
Matthews, North Carolina, as they announce the starting lineups for both the Atlanta Soccer Club and the home team in Stumptown Athletic. And hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Hanover, and we've got a good one tonight, a very interesting development. Atlanta comes in. Their coach, Roberto Neves, in his third season, needs a win. All 3 points. Nothing else is acceptable if they want to get to that Eastern Conference Championship matchup down in Miami on the 9th. Meanwhile, Stumptown Athletic, thanks to a 3-1 victory against Atlanta SC some 6 weeks ago, just needs a point. They're on 9 points. Atlanta SC on 8 points. So it's an interesting dynamic. Atlanta will be wearing the whites. We'll need to attack. We'll need to score. We'll need to win. Meanwhile, Stumptown Athletic, as you saw the starting lineup, a defensive formation. They will just need to grab a point in this one. Ian McGrain, the South Carolina product, will be in goal for the home side. The back line, Richardo Israel, Michael Binns, who was very good in that last matchup, and Marcel Berry. Then a ton of midfielders. They're going to just pack that midfield. Jalen Brown, who scored a goal in the first matchup in that 11th minute. Jose Angel Espana, Tate Robertson, Nick West, Gabriel and Diego Silva. And the lone forward, according to their starting 11, is Lamine Suma. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the usual starting 11 for the most part. The captain, Jordan Bell, in goal. The Spaniard, Manu Moreno, on the left side. In the middle, in the back, Ramzi Torre Isidru and David Coloco. And on the right side is Ricardo George. In the midfield, a very talented 3 in the midfield. Alex Frank, the man of the match from Miami a couple of weeks ago. He'll be in that 6th position. Nazim Bartman, an attacking midfielder, along with Jeffrey O'Toole. And up front, the enormous speed from the threesome of Mali Carpa Jr., William Yang, and then Prince Sadie. Sadie, the NISA Player of the Week, thanks to that golazo against Miami in the 2-2 draw. Atlanta SC comes in, having a couple of 2-2 draws against Miami. Meanwhile, Stumptown Athletic, a couple of exhibitions as they faced you-know-who, the team in a couple of hours away. Very talented Chattanooga. It was 0-0 and 2-2. So here we go. Nazim Bartman gets it to Alex Frank. Here's Jeffrey O'Toole, the former Atlanta United player. Moreno now on that left side, given away. Tate Robertson, you may notice Stumptown Athletic, a lot of usual guys not in the lineup tonight. Donald Benamna, he's not around. He's injured, banged up. He will not be involved. Scored a goal against Atlanta, the third one in that first matchup. Very speedy, the former Little Rock Ranger is. As Atlanta coach Roberto Neves quickly yelling pressure. Atlanta's going to try and push the pace in this one. Ball played out. Jalen Brown, former Cosmo, attacking on this right side. Ramsey forced out of that central back position. Ball played across. And in the end, what do we have? Referee's not signaled. It'll be a corner kick, the first of the evening. So good work up that right side. Yasalamin Suma, the striker, the Sierra Leonean, played in Malta last season, formerly of Sacramento Republic FC as well. Only Prince Sadie all the way out, close to midfield. Atlanta packs it in, looking to defend. Nazim Bartman, the South African, right around the circle. Left-footed in-swinger. And you see Yang came all the way back, and that's defended in the corner. Looks like a throw-in. Appreciate you joining us here on Maiakuju. Special thanks to Soccer Reels doing all the production here. Ryan Gill, Zev Sheen, and Owen Brown as they play it short. Bartman comes out to defend. Ball lofted in, and no issues there for the captain in Bell. We saw Diego Silva of Buenos Aires loft that one in. U.S. national team call-up for the 15s, 16s, 18s, and 23s. 0-2 plays to feet. Well done by Prince Sadie, and then the free kick coming as Bartman takes a tumble. As I mentioned, no Benanma, also no Drew Yates. Drew, a very talented midfielder who looked great in that first meeting. Ball played in, line drive, Sadie looking to get on the other end. And played out by Stumptown. See how much they pack it in. Formation says 3-6-1. Let's see if that's reality. Nice little 1-2 as they cross over midfield. Silva on it. And David Koloko with a light touch gives it away. Ricardo George using that Liberian speed in the back. And he'll give away a throw-in. Just 3 minutes in, nothing much doing here between the Atlanta Soccer Club and Stumptown Athletic. Israel in the back, plays it across. There's Gabriel Silva, the Brazilian. Former FC Golden State Force product. Oh, good ball through. Little room here in the middle. Chipped up, bit heavy. Bell comes out, tracks it down with no problem. Jordan Bell, the vocal leader on this Atlanta Soccer Club team. Very serious at all times. Here's Ricardo George, came in as a substitute in that last match. Here comes Bartman. Nazim, the leading scorer with 2 goals, looks to facilitate. Yang on that strong left foot, plays it back. And O'Toole keeps it alive to Manu Moreno and now Ramsey Torrey. Mark Steffens, the head coach for the home side, the Hall of Famer. Known very well in this area. Former Charlotte Eagles head coach for 17 years, 14 straight playoff appearances. Was an assistant coach most recently here for the Lady Eagles. Remember when the Lady Eagles played the Silverback women back in the day. Fun matchup. Obviously Atlanta SC came from the Atlanta Silverbacks as they rebranded a couple of years ago. Here's Alex Frank looking for some help, being chased down. Frank looks to Bartman, nothing doing, and a counter possibility. Well defended, though, by Alex. Here's Diego Silva. Michael Binns coming all the way back for that one, the Jamaican. Played for the national youth team and the senior team. Copa America a couple of years ago, and involved in the CONCACAF Gold Cup back in 2017. Jamaica, a very up-and-coming side, really holding their own a lot of late. Ball played again on this right side. They look to attack Moreno. And Atlanta thinks it was out already. Not so fast, says Kevin Broadley, the center official. So another corner kick. Eric Barnes, your AR1. Blake Hooks, AR2. And Hisham El Bariki is the fourth official. Again, Atlanta with that same defensive formation. They just send Sadie. If you can get it up to him with that speed, even with a double team, you like your chances. Another left-footed in-swinger upcoming. Low line drive this time. Frank heads it out. Bartman looking to run on. Cannot. Good job by William Yang. Here comes Sadie. Here comes this dangerous counter. Molly Karpa on it. Trying to be chased down. Karpa puts it across. Not enough on it as you look for the big fella in Yang. So dangerous. The Miami FC head coach Paul Dalglish, if you did not hear the soundbite, raved glowingly about Roberto Neves' team and how they can counter with that speed, and we almost just saw the epitome of such right there. Here's Sadie. Little give and go possibility. Bartman. Clever chip. Yang looks to get on. And the first corner kick for the Atlanta Soccer Club upcoming as they try and get their feet and grow into this one. In the first matchup between these teams, Yang found Bartman on the volley, and Nazim almost returned the favor on a very similar type of a play and run. Here's O2, the Ghanaian. Many more red jerseys in that box than white jerseys. See if Atlanta can get a head on it with the big fellas. Ramsey Torres come in. Low line drive, headed out. Coloco, left foot from distance. Why not, says David Coloco, in his third season here in Atlanta. A midfielder by trade. He's become a defender. Still calls himself a midfielder, but unfortunately for him, I think he's playing himself into a defender with the Yeoman's work here this season. Here's Binns coming back to it. Stumptown Athletic really looking to hammer that right side. That's a good ball. Forces Isidru over. Shot from distance. And a kick save by Bell. As the foul call, good job by the smallest player on the field with the biggest heart, Manu Moreno. Probably about 5'6" or so yet. Doesn't give an inch on any head ball. Bell plays it simple here to Coloco. David with a lot of room. Alex Frank playing that 6. Has more than enough ability to play the 8 and venture forward, as we saw in Miami. Some incidental contact on that side. That'll lead to another Atlanta corner kick. Good work from William Yang, who hasn't scored a goal yet this year. But he's certainly been extremely dangerous, partnering with Nazim Bartman and Prince Sadie and Molly Karpa. See if Atlanta sends some more bodies in, as once again the boys in red with 10 of the 11 inside the box. Another low line drive. Oh, a good header goes wide. Well done by Molly. And a goal kick. Atlanta now switches up those forwards. Prince Sadie will come to this right side. And Carpa will head to the left. Another wrinkle by Roberto Neves. And his assistants, Joao Garcia, Cristiane Lessa, and Abdul Bangurin, the technical director here for Atlanta. The very well-known Karim Deshar. So Atlanta much better last 5 minutes or so. That's a clever run. Here comes Ramsey trying to get on and get that angle. Played across. Moreno knocks it out of harm's way for a corner. Very good run. Well done by Lamine Suma. Took that angle, opened his hips. Lamine Suma's brother, another one of the captains here in Atlanta, Sharif Suma, the former Sierra Leone national team captain. Sharif not able to play right now with some injuries, but got to visit with his brother Lamine the last 24 or so hours. Low line drive. Bin serves it in. Frank knocks it out. Ricardo George with a good ball. 2v1 possible situation. Carpa keeps it in. Bartman calling for it on that far side. Molly plays it across, and Nazim made the near post run. Good effort, good idea. Not the result they were looking for in the end. But again, you see the pace that Atlanta has up front. Sadie not even initially winning that head ball, yet Ricardo George with a good ball and able to counter. So far, Stumptown Athletics done a nice job, mixed it up a little bit. They've gone forward their fair share of times. Here's Israel in the back. Again, they only need a point, and they're in the championship in Miami. Atlanta needs the entire bite of the apple in all three. Coloco and Frank with a little head ball 1-2. Well played by Silva as Carpa rallies back. Minute number 13. I think both teams are fairly happy with how this is going. Atlanta's shown some brightness on those counters. Stumptown Athletic, 3 corners already. They've shown some attacking. If they can somehow get a first one in, the boys in red are going to feel really good about themselves. It's almost like they have the away goal margin in a little home and home Champions League type action. Good touch here from Jalen Brown. Much to the chagrin of Ramsey Torre, they're going to get him for the foul about 40 yards out from goal. They play quick, 1v1 situation, no. The official says bring it back. Beautiful night in a beautiful complex here in Matthews, North Carolina, the Sportsplex. What a good environment as that's played well over the goal. A new complex. Boy, is it beautiful. George pushing up. Here's Coloco. He's going to take his space. That's a good ball to Carpa. Plays it well. Nazim goes through. Prince Sadie. Oh, and he hits the post. What a buildup by Atlanta. And Prince Sadie not able to knock that in. Phenomenal effort. Building it up from their own goal. everything, but a little unlucky at the end. Big time build-up. Would have alleviated a lot of pressure on Coach Nevis if they could have just found the back of the net. If that thing goes in, you're maybe talking about the NISA goal of the year. Huge build-up. It's almost like in basketball, where you go the whole length of the floor without the ball touching the floor. Here's 0-2. Dueling 14s. Jeffrey loses it. Alex Frank looking to make that recovery run, and he does it well. Here's Sadie with that speed. And the Prince poked away, very well defended. See Michael Binns constantly coming back to it, looking to be the playmaker. I feel like we've had a lot of action in just the 17th minute. They look to play it long. Coloco comes over, defends well. Very physical is David Coloco. Defending Suma, and finally knocked out by Carpa. Alex Frank turned around a little bit. Not a bad ball played in, a bit heavy. Jordan Bell constantly looking. Nothing was open, and he'll slow it down. Atlanta with those four in the back, not afraid to move one up. And here we go. Prince on the left side. Prince Sadie. Oh, and he gets chopped down, and a foul called right outside the area. Certainly Coach Steffens knows all about Prince Sadie from the tape. Not a bad foul. You cannot let the Liberian get around you right there. Again, all the red jerseys back. Suma will stay up, though, at midfield, being defended by Ricardo George and David Coloco. Nazim Bartman on the ball. Not a bad spot for Alex Frank, who's very good with the head, despite maybe being about 5'9", 5'10" only. Ramsey's in there. William Yang's in there. Plenty of height. Mali Carpa. Manu Moreno on the ball. Nazim Bartman on the ball. Let's see if they go with the righty and Nazim. And here is Bartman. Low line drive! Played in, and Alex Frank with a touch. And I'm not sure if that was saved in the end by McGrain, but we're able to get it out. Good step by Moreno. The ability to counter, the ability to use the speed by Atlanta. Now we look to go the other way. You definitely feel like there's a goal in here for the visitors. See, as we get further and further in this one, the strategy for Stumptown Athletic, if they start to maybe, not yet, but at some point start to sit a little bit deeper, as they've brought some numbers here. Here's Ricardo George. That ball staying in. Forces Coloco over. Silva on it. Good, clever ball. And nothing doing in the end as that's kept in by Bell. Diego Silva not afraid to venture forward. midfielder and a left back, and he's playing in the back, but venturing forward for sure. Again, they send Ricardo George forward, make it sort of a three-man back as they look to press it forward. 0-2 goes that way. Here's Sadie, and it hits off Prince. Gets around the first man. Oh, reminiscent of a couple of weeks ago on that goal of the week. Prince AD, very similar spot, a little bit further out this time. Atlanta will sag back a little bit. We'll give away that final third right now. Here comes 0-2. Appreciate you joining us here on My Cuju. I'm Justin Hanover. 0-0, Atlanta SC and Stumptown Athletic as we enter minute number 22. Koloko on that header. Suma. And Koloko absolutely abusing Suma right now. They look to go long again on this right side. Certainly not an accident that we've seen a lot of long balls on Manu Moreno's side. Looking to attack that right side long. Is Atlanta putting a lot of bodies behind the ball? Israel looks to play to feet. That's a good ball, dummied through. Here's Silva now on this overlap again. Bell thought about coming out, did not. Stumptown Athletic in possession. Played across. Moreno heads it away. Ricardo George looking to save, and he does for the moment. And Ricardo George, look at that little bit of skill. However, Stumptown Athletic on it again, and I think they're going to call a handball, and they are. Oh, Ricardo George hand up, and we're going to the spot as Jordan Bell gets pushed by Tate Robertson, who's going to collect that ball and look to put it in. An unlucky break, but give Stumptown Athletic credit. They kept getting on the ball. They kept forcing the pressure. As Robertson gives way to the forward in Lamine Suma. Or no, pardon me, that's Michael Binns. So the Jamaican against Scotland's finest in Jordan Bell. Again, if they could score, they're virtually a goal and a half up. So here's Binns on Bell. And clinically finished, 1-0, home side on top. As Alex Frank just calms his teammates down, says we're okay.
Stumptown Athletic goal in the 24th minute, courtesy of number 8, Michael Binns.
The last match, the right back, Lamine Garawu commits a penalty, led to a Dylan Maris goal. And now the right back, Ricardo George, with his hand a little bit too high, and unlucky gets caught there.
As well as for all of us who have been touched by cancer.
So Atlanta's really got to start venturing forward a little bit more. Here's Sadie, plenty of time, however.
If you have our scarves, let's wave them high.
Played forward by Espana. Angel Josue from Pasadena. Well done by Frank. And Alex plays it over here to Jeffrey 0-2. Sadie to Bartman. Nazim looks to go through. Oh, that's well tackled away. Iang on it and gives it away. Let's see how Atlanta recovers here in these next few minutes. Bartman with that foul. Nazim, a former MLS draft pick with Vancouver back in 2017. Been as impressive as they come this year for Atlanta SC. Nazim Bartman leading the way with a couple of goals. Extremely professional. Very bright future for Bartman. If Atlanta can't score twice today, the season will end. Ramsey plays it on my news, pushing forward. 0-2. Well done by Robertson. Local forced to defend once again. Nick West. And West gets across. Trouble. High kick up. Nothing called. I think Atlanta may have dodged a bullet right there. A boot was up high. Nothing called. An injury down there by the goal. And Kevin Broadley not blowing the whistle on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to UNI Soccer, our game program and starting lineup sponsor. UNI Soccer is a private training service with a focus on player development and building confidence through customized sessions based on individual needs. Our unique service offers game analysis, coach collaboration, and honest performance feedback. So take control of your development now through UNI Soccer. Get a free 1-hour session. Send us an email today, unisoccer@gmail.com.
So both teams coming over to the sidelines. Little water break in effect here in minute number 28.
Fans, don't miss your chance to purchase Stumptown athletic gear. We have jerseys, scarves, soccer balls, and more all in our merchandise tent right now. That includes our new red alternate jersey, which the team is wearing for the first time tonight. Also, don't forget to visit our great vendors in the concourse by the East Gate, right where you came in. Enjoy Roman's delicious dogs and catering, Bavarian Chef, Sunset Slush of the QC, and Little Dunkers. Plus, head to the Seaboard Brewing Tent to be one of the first to try our unique beer the team developed just for our club. It's a session-style pale ale named Stumptown Pale.
Oh, pardon me, that is not Jalen Brown. It is, I believe, Suma. Yes, it is Lamine. Suma will get looked at. Stumptown Athletic will play momentarily with 10. Here's Bartman. Plays it to 0-2. Jeffrey, good ball. Sadie on his right foot. Little clever back heel. Bartman, corner earned. I mean, Suma looking to get back in the action. And he is waved in. Out swinging corner here from Nazim. This time he lofts it. Ramsey Torre puts it back in the mix, knocked out. And 0-2 tried to first time, it didn't really get it. Flag goes up, I believe, for an offside as Molly came back to the ball from that offside position. Minute number 31, 1-0 Stumptown Athletic on top. Michael Binns with the penalty. 7 minutes ago, here's Silva again. Doing a nice job on this left side. Chips that one up. Bell thought about it, did not come out. Coloco heads it out. And a good move getting around Alex Frank, lofting one up. Not a great ball, though, by West. Nick, back in college, scored goals in 15 straight games at Messiah. 30 goals. The Division III top scorer is Nick out of East Hampton, New York. The beautiful Hamptons. Get a good look at Jordan Bell's monster left foot here on this goal kick. Almost misjudged. Sadie on it. Oh, little high kick. Referee does not call that. He does call that one as Bartman goes flying to the pitch. Words exchange with Nazim and his number 7 partner on the other side in Robertson. Tate, a former team captain at Bowling Green, played on the Dayton Dutch Lions and was a USL best 11. William Eyang with the monster left foot. He was working on this in training a couple of days ago. Trying to curl him in, and finally he just said, you know what? I'm just going to use my power and just blast it. If somebody's in the way, they're in the way. So look for William to just crank one up, and wherever it goes, it goes. Here's the big fella. He tries to bend that one around. And the grain just out of the reach. The 2 looking for the Prince down this right side. Here's 0-2, backing up, playing to Sadie. Ricardo George for the big switch. Alex Frank delaying as they play long. That's a good run coming forward by Nick West. Ramsey again defending. Nick West gets around that corner. Trouble brewing. And Alex Frank knocks it out of harm's way. And here's Molly Carpi. He's got tremendous speed as well. Molly scored that first goal against Miami at home in the last match. Oh, and he almost had Eyang going. Just knocked away by a toenail there by the boys in red. And Sadie almost dispossessed. See Atlanta with that back 4. They'll spread the outside backs as they go forward. Move Coloco and Ramsey sort of splitting a little bit. Bartman, good first touch. Alex Frank lays it up to Eyang. William. Here's 0-2 on that strong left. Jeffrey with a blast! And it's headed away by Israel in the end. Good job by Ricciardo defending. That gets by him, who knows? We enter minute number 36. The big keeper, McGrain, barking out some orders. Again, Stumptown Athletic putting everybody basically in that box. Played across, headed away. And a foul called on Atlanta. Molly Karpa saying, I didn't do anything. Israel, giveaway. Prince AD. Prince AD. Oh, just again a little bit unlucky. Ball seems to be bouncing away from Atlanta. Richardo Israel putting his hand up behind the plate of his bench saying, my bad, I won't do that again. Koloko, good win. Silva wide open, he gets it to Robertson. Plenty of room for Tate. Looks to switch that point of attack. Potential shot from distance, lofted up. And smart decision by Jordan Bell. He plays quick. George gives way to 0-2. Nazim's got some room now on this right side. Yang, the big fella. 0-2 now. Jeffrey's going to take a crack. From about 35, 0-2. Good ball played to feet. Jalen Brown, well done. Again, Silva coming up this left side. Atlanta's leaving some room in the middle. Espana plays it through. Koloko comes over well again. David Koloko. As Nick West hits it wide. Just a perfect night, right around 70 or so degrees, maybe dipping into the 60s. Good night to play all 90 minutes for a lot of these guys. Atlanta came back twice against Miami in those 2-2 draws, down 2-1 in both of those. So certainly this team does not quit, but now they need to come back and get a few goals. Here's Manu, one of the hardest working players you'll ever see. Constantly training, constantly getting fit, constantly eating the right foods. Moreno puts it in, keeper comes out. Well done by McGrain. We didn't see Ian in the first meeting. Vincent Tasca, former Wilmington University keeper. Just out of the range of 0-2. Good build up here. Robertson now plays it out wide. 1v1, Manu Moreno up to the task again. Molly Karpa looking to play long. 0-2 now has looked really good so far. Sadie making a run. That's a bit heavy in the end. Good idea. The execution lacking a bit. As Prince Sadie continues to lurk around that back line. A brilliant build-up earlier. He hit the post. Could have made a whole different complexion in this one had that gone in a couple of inches. Alex Frank with a brilliant tackle. Well won. And Iang dispossessed in the end by Espana. About to enter minute number 41. 1-0 Stumptown Athletic on top. A penalty for Michael Binns in the 24th. And here's the goal scorer. Long ball, too long. You hear the voice of Coach Nevis, standing up the whole time. 0-2, oh, well done. Good flick to Ricardo George. And they're going to get Jeffrey. That's a good call. Well called by Kevin Broadley. Referee yelling at William Eang saying, get out. Binns lofting one up with that left foot. And again, Coloco with a win. The dueling David Coloco. And almost a bad giveaway. Very rare to see that on the Atlanta back line. Corner kick the other way. And it looks like Coloco's down after that goal-saving play. Not a good sign at all. As Harold King, the esteemed Atlanta Soccer Club trainer, comes trotting out.
Ladies and gentlemen, follow Stumptown Athletic through the 2019 fall season as we fight to represent the East in the NISA Fall Showcase. We're on Facebook and Twitter at MyStumptown and on Instagram at
David get up and hobbling a little bit.
Share your photos from this historic game at our permanent home. Use the hashtag MyStumptown.
Stumptown Athletic with an opportunity to put the hammer down. Score a second, you go up by in effect 2.5. Would be huge if they could cash in. Good ball played in. Headed out and a goal kick called. Atlanta down to 10 men as Coloco's on this sideline. And he goes to the fourth official, so that's a good sign. Looks like David Coloco will come back on momentarily. Bartman all the way to 0-2 now on that far side. Jeffries, a lot of running today. As he chases back, no foul called. Very well done by Jeffrey 0-2. Sadie. And Coloco is back on. Moments away from minute number 45. Still plenty of time for Atlanta, but at some point they need to cash one of these opportunities in. Here's a chance, and McGrain cuts off the angle well. Ian McGrain, very solid. Again, Coloco with another win in the air. Alex Frank. defended, forcing Sadie back, and now forcing Coloco back in added time. Probably a couple of minutes. We've had a couple of injuries. You see Nazim constantly coming back to the ball, something that Atlanta's developed.
The fourth official on the field has indicated that there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time
2
remaining in the
minutes
first half.
announced, at least 2 minutes here. That's a good switch. Here's Sadie, little 1v1 type situation. Prince Sadie on that left foot. Prince Sadie blocked away again, this time by Israel. That back line doing really well. Oh, and not giving advantage. They're going to call that one back. A yellow card called. So the first booking of the match. David Coloco, who's been very active. And Nazim Barkman's down on the 18.
Yellow card awarded in first half stoppage time to Atlanta's number 42, David Coloco.
Bartman gets up, coming towards the sideline, and he's going to come off the field. So a little war of attrition here in these last few minutes for Atlanta. He says to Harold King he's all right, so he's going to look to check back in. The waning moments here of the first half. Stumptown Athletic looking to press. And probably the final play of this half. Another set piece for the home side. Michael Binns will walk casually all the way to that corner. And they play it short. Roberto Neves saying, ref, that's time. Head ball, Israel plays it across. Oh, and Atlanta survives on the final play of the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen,
as that ball goes over by Suma.
Atlanta SC 0. And your
Michael
Stumptown
Binns on a
Athletic
penalty in the
1.
24th minute as Stumptown Athletic, a very good first half. They dodged a couple of bullets as Prince Sadie, the best opportunity outside of the goal, nailed the post on a perfect buildup. Atlanta Soccer Club, 45 more minutes. They need a couple of goals if they want to advance to go to Miami in a few weeks. We go to the break, 1-0, Stumptown Athletic on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank all of you for coming out to tonight's game. As you know, we are partnering with the 24 Foundation, a nonprofit in Charlotte with a mission to inspire and engage communities to make an immediate impact on the lives of people affected by cancer. Funds raised support organizations dedicated to cancer navigation and survivorship. Please welcome 24 Foundation founder and Stumptown Athletic Community Ambassador Spencer Luters joining us on the field. Spencer is also serving as this evening's honorary captain.
Hello. Hello again, everybody. I'm down here at this touch line, and that'll become more apparent why I'm here in a couple minutes. But I really appreciate the opportunity to partner with 24 Foundation and Stumptown Athletic. But what is 24 Foundation and what do we do? Well, we know two things happen when someone's diagnosed with cancer. Number one, they say, how do I survive this? And number two, how do I get my life back? Those two questions can be answered with two words: navigation and survivorship. And so that's where we put the $22 million we've raised into helping people get through their diagnosis and then get their physical and spiritual. So the following video, if you can watch down the screen, will demonstrate what we do.
We all start each day with a 24-hour clock. 24 hours to work, play, eat, email, live. For most of us, that 24 hours doesn't include chronic pain, fear of the future, treatments, scans, or appointments. But for those living with cancer, 24 hours can be a little bit heavier and a whole lot scarier. Through the work of 24 Foundation, our partner beneficiaries, and the relentless commitment of our participants, 24 Hours in July is slated for hope, healing, and a new chance to begin.
I first was riding around in the very first event, people were telling me their cancer stories. And it was always the same thing when they heard those words and they didn't know what to do. And so having someone there, a group to support you in navigation and survivorship and navigating through this journey has always been really at the forefront of what I believed in and what this organization believed in.
For me, I needed to take the grief that I had in my life from our family and what we had gone through with our daughter, and I needed to put it in a place where I was able to make a difference in the people's lives who were either going through it, had been through it, or the people that unfortunately might go through it and not know. It's not a cycling event. You don't have to ride a bike to do it. You just have to have a desire to do good for the community and really more so do good for others.
I challenge anyone that ever expresses any interest whatsoever in the 24 Foundation and the events to just show up. As soon as you see what's going on, it's contagious.
The riding is really just sort of a celebration of all of the efforts to raise money and make a difference in people's lives through the foundation.
All right. So you can see the event we do is a bike ride. It's held on called the Loop in Charlotte, and it's always the last weekend of July. I hope players out here next year, and it's always a great time. Now, you see that I have a bunch of young soccer players out here. I started out just like them and was fortunate enough to play my whole life through college and was awarded a 24-hour contract with Stumptown Athletic, and Coach even let me start a game. So that was a dream of a lifetime for me. So what we're going to do now is one of these players, Liam, is a cancer survivor, and he and his teammates are going to take some shots on me. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Go eat.
of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never
catering, Bavarian Chef, Sunside Slush of the QC and Little Duchess. Plus, head to the Seaboard Brewing Tent to be one of the first to try their unique new beer the team developed, just for our club. It's a session-style pale ale named Stumptown Pale.
Moments away from second half action here at the Sportsplex in Matthews, North Carolina. 1-0 Stumptown Athletic on top. Michael Binns with the penalty midway through the first half. Roberto Neves' side needs to win this match, pick up all 3 points in order to qualify for the Eastern Conference Championship. As Atlanta SC currently on 8 points, Stumptown Athletic on 9. So Stumptown, if they don't give up 2 goals tonight, they will be going to Miami on Saturday, November the 9th. Mark Steffen's crew on the ball here. You see Lamine Suma, who's had a quality first half. Don't see a change as both teams appear to be going with what got him here so far. Tate Robertson on it. See at what point. Actually, Ade is in. Pardon me. Atlanta has made a change. Number 26 in the back. That is Ade. Very strong defender. So he has come in for Ricardo George. Koloko looking to go long. Trying to get it all the way across to Molly Carpa. Now some room for Jalen Brown. Very cliche-ish to say, but next goal obviously would be huge. Here's 0-2. Strong first half for Jeffrey. Cuts it back well. Ball over the top. Prince Sadie. Can he go 1v1 on Israel? Sadie with those step overs. Left foot blocked. Oh, and just played away in the end. And another Atlanta corner kick. Appreciate you joining us here on My Cuju. Soccer Reels doing a great job producing and directing. Ryan Giel, Zev Shear, and Owen Brown. Ball played in, headed out. Yang on that strong left in the corner, and he'll win another corner kick. Bartman will come on over. And the big fella in the back, Ramsey, will come up. Along with, well, that's Onizimo, I believe. So Atlanta's made 2 substitutions. Onizimo Francisco, I think, is in there. Right around the 6. We'll have to verify that, but it looks to be the case. Bartman, low line drive. Alex tried to play it through. You know, a lot of red bodies coming forward. Ramsey Torre with an aggressive elbow. That'll result in a free kick and a possible warning. And a yellow card. So the second yellow of the match. The back line getting peppered with some color. David Coloco had one earlier. Ramsey Torre. So Atlanta does switch the back line on the outsides. Onizimo Francisco and Ade have come in. Manu Moreno is out, as is Ricardo George. Robertson, good service in. Wanting the handball, not getting it. There's Espana. Coach Nevis imploring his team to move up. Here's Onizimo. Five minutes burned here in the second half. Still 1-0, home side on top. Bartman tries to get through to Frank. Nazim fighting. Ball's just not popping. Out to Atlanta. Stumptown Athletic with some good work here to begin the second half. Not a bad ball. Real good start for the fellas in red. Confident side. Sadie. That's a good ball through. Oh, and the flag goes up. Much to the chagrin of the Atlanta bench, including the backup keeper, Walid Biru, who's saying, I'm on that line. That was not offsides. That's a bright spot, though, for Atlanta. Opportunities have been there. There are holes. They just need to take advantage one of these times and cash in. Gabriel Silva. Who's going to get on this one? Well done by Ade. Plays it to Francisco. Here's the Prince. They look to double. Ball played across. Molly just a bit high. Nice addition. Did not play in the first matchup between these teams. He nor Manu Moreno played on Atlanta. Big additions in the back. There's Sadie with that good first step. Oh, and Nazim Bartman on it. They're going to call the foul. And William Yang is down. And a yellow card, the first for Stumptown Athletic. And I believe that's Richardo Israel. Bartman with the right foot, 0-2 with the left foot. Atlanta scored down in Miami in a similar spot as 0-2 took it. Alex Frank came the near post run, hit it off the post. Nazim Bartman cashed in on the first touch. And a yellow card given here to the assistant coach, Joel Garcia of Atlanta. Jeffrey 0-2 with that left foot. I believe it's a three-man wall on that far side. Again, all red behind the ball looking to defend. Atlanta's worked very hard in training on these set-piece opportunities. 0-2 about 27, 28 yards out. Referee blows the whistle. Here comes Jeffrey. Puts it over the wall and just over the goal. Not a bad effort. Atlanta, though, at some point needs a little bit better than not a bad effort.
In the 52nd minute, awarded to number 2, Richardo Israel. Also caution to the Atlanta SC bench in the 52nd minute.
Here's Marcel Berry. Haven't mentioned him. Very talented, very good is Marcel Berry. Foul called on Ian trying to come back to the ball. Binns with a pinpoint ball. And Onizimo upset about that. Set piece opportunity the other way. Stumptown Athletic played Miami twice, lost both times, hotly contested, lost by a goal and then by 2 goals. 2-1 in Miami, 2-0 at home. This is the first match, though, here at the Sportsplex for Stumptown Athletic. Atlanta holding the 18, heels right on that 18. Ball played in, Jordan Bell. He gets it out to 0-2. And Jeffrey gets taken down hard. Wow! And nothing called at all on Binns. 0-2 still down as Molly Carpa going the other way. Now Jeffrey gets up. Here's the big fella, William Yang to Bartman, and I think Nazim thought Prince Saidi was going through, and he didn't. 0-2 up, trying to shake it off. That's not a foul. It's one whale of a tackle, that's for sure, by Binns. Oh, and Bartman's going to get called for that one and maybe even get a color as well. No. Good job by Coach Nevis saying to Jeffrey 0-2, only look at me. Channel your energy towards me. As he was, Jeffrey, very hot-headed at times. Good tackle by Onizimo Francisco. And David Coloco hits that one to the moon. Minute number 57. Appreciate you joining us here at the Sportsplex in Matthews, North Carolina. I'm Justin Hanover. Michael Binns with the lone goal from the spot in minute number 24. Here's Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown looking to slice right through the middle, and he does. Plays it across, back to Brown. Good stuff from Jalen Brown. Has a younger sister who plays at Wake Forest, runs in the family. Selected by NYCFC in the MLS Super Draft, second round. You see the talent, the explosion from Jaylen Brown. Stumptown Athletic not packing it in just yet, not parking that bus. Still plenty of time, but they're attacking. They're looking for a second. Alex Frank wins that header, comes out, long blast, goes wide, and a corner kick. I believe that was Brown on the shot, yes. Michael Binns and Jaylen Brown all over the pitch here. Binns will come over and take yet another corner. Low line drive, and well, it's a wasted ball, as I tell my daughter. That's a great ball going forward. Counterattack. Here comes the Prince. Sadie, right foot across. And it finds its way back to Sadie. He gets doubled. Prince Sadie. And the back line standing tough. That's knocked out of there, I believe, by Jaylen Brown. All over the pitch. And NISA switches that point of attack. Here's Ade. Sadie again has some room. Molly. Oh, he just mishit that one. Carlisle Jr., the very talented Brazilian, starting to warm up a bit. Has that phenomenal left foot. Played on Duluth in the NPSL. Had the NPSL goal of the year. Scored double-digit goals. A little bit of an attacking option off that bench. He's about to check in. Very talented guitar player and singer as well. As it looks like the big fella William Eang's night is done. So good work, 60 minutes from the Cameroonian. Gets a high five and a handshake from the coaches.
Atlanta substitution in the 60th minute. Number 88.
Binns getting around everybody and taken down about 23, 24 yards out. Not good defending there by the fellows in white. Michael Binns going past 3 or 4 guys. Jaylen Brown tugs Binns up. Robertson on the ball. Half hour to go in this one. Binns with that left foot, Robertson with the right, and here is Tate Robertson. Well, there was Tate Robertson till other ideas from Kevin Broadley. And they play it wide. Nazim Bartman, well read. Little simulation there. unison. Atlanta SC players putting their arms up, saying no. Seeing a lot of free kicks with the left foot of Michael Binns. Alex Frank with the win. He just whacks it out. Sadie looking to run. Israel on it. Not a great first touch. He'll be forced to go back to McGrain. Here comes Karpa getting a good angle. Oh, and that's well done by the keeper. Cool, calm, and collected. Ian McGrain, former Gamecock, looking very good in the net. Espana plays it back. Here's Israel. Well chested by Bartman. And Ade just with a bit too much on that one. Not enough quality here in the second half for Atlanta. Not enough quality, not enough movement off the ball. They're going to need to pick things up in the final 27, 28 minutes. You can't get to 2 without getting to 1. They've got to get that first. CD double team, gets through it. Here comes the Prince. Going down with those wheels. They're going to double him in that corner, if not triple. CD, and he's taken down. Looks like a yellow possibly upcoming. Nope, just reaching for the old shaving cream. Fans here chanting on that far side. Ginger University. Well done coming down here. And here is Carlisle Jr. with that sweet left foot. Big fan favorite is Carlisle. The Brazilian looking to get level. Puts it just wide on that near post. Frustrating for Atlanta. Again, the quality is just lacking here in the second half. Well won. Binns gets up over Molly. Nothing called, going the other way. 3v3. And Onizimo cleans it up. Oh, and here's trouble. Jordan Bell added the goal. They didn't see it in time. Robertson from distance. Visitors need some answers here in minute number 66. Sadie, what a good first touch by the Prince. Motoring down that right side, plays it across. 0-2 on his left foot, and it goes in, I believe, yes. It hit somebody. Stumptown Athletic pleading. Well, the official is going to run over to his AR. So Atlanta's tied it up for the moment. Let's see. A huge call in minute number 67. The shot was missed by Carlisle on his right. Jeffrey 0-2 had a shot from his right. He moved it to his strong left. Shot it. I believe it hit somebody. Not sure if it hit an Atlanta player, and it's a goal. So it's a brand new game here. Minute number 67, tied at 1.
Atlanta SC goal in the 66th minute, scored by number 14, Jeffrey O'Toole.
So O'Toole's going to get credit for it. Certainly hit somebody. I would assume that it hit somebody on Atlanta. That's what the conference and the complaints were about. Doesn't matter in the end. It's 1-1, and Atlanta still needs one more. So pressure on the home side right now. Here's McGrain. Alex Frank with a win. Carlisle Jr. on it. Sadie just can't connect. Little pep in the step of the fellows in white. Brown chasing, and a good job by Jalen Brown. Forced Ade into the errant kick out of bounds. Very impressed with number 11 right now on the ball. Brown and Binns and Richardo Israel. And again, they're without a lot of quality players on this pitch. A lot of guys that are regulars. Drew Yates, a stud, has not been on yet. Sergio Campbell. The speedy Donald Benamna. Plays with the Central African Republic national team. A lot of talent on this team that's not able to be on the field as of this moment. Here comes Carlisle. Chased down by Binns. Carlisle on the left foot. Nazim Bartman. Contact, nothing doing. It's going to be a fight to the finish. Stumptown Athletic still going fast. Still trying to get that next goal. Here's Israel. Good step by Onizimo Francisco. Onizimo eventually wants to work in computers. Loves computers, the Angolan. Here's Sadie, lofts one up, Bartman off the post! And the Atlanta bench erupts and throws their hat down to his coach, Nevis. And a second post here for Atlanta. A diving effort from Nazim Bartman. On the front foot now as we see the first substitution for the home side. Jake Roof, center midfielder and a center back from Huntsville. He'll check in. Former Western Michigan Broncos second teamer. Really good work from Diego Silva, constantly running up and down that left flank. 70 quality minutes for Diego. Oh boy, and that goes in! Are you kidding me? Ian McGrain a little nonchalant, the first mistake he's made all night. Nazim Bartman in, 2-1, Atlanta SC on top. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Atlanta SC goal in the 71st minute, scored by number 7, Nazim Bartman.
A pair of goals in the last 4 minutes, and the boys in red, not good body language right now. To say they're shocked is an understatement. This is a confident side. This is an Atlanta team that believes in each other. They've grown a huge amount in these past 6 weeks since this first matchup. You can look all over Twitter and Instagram. The guys constantly singing, they're chanting. They truly believe in a brotherhood in one another. They never give up. and we've seen such right now. So now how does Atlanta play, though? You don't want to exactly just defend. You want to continue to press the issue, one would think. A day goes long. That's going to get over the head. And a little too much there from Molly. Carper Jr. with his hands all over Gabriel Silva. The Atlanta back line with Ramsey and Koloko, and look at 0-2, winning every head ball. Carlisle with some room here. If Atlanta can get one more, that could be a dagger. Nazim. 0-2, that's a good ball. No, a little bit shorter than I thought. And Nazim Bartman cramping up behind the play, sitting and stretching on the pitch. He is your warrior, one of your leaders on this team. They're going to need Bartman for all 90. Brown, 1v1 on Ade. Hits off Ade's hand, incidental. Robertson, low ball, played out. Koloko there again. In Koloko we trust. And Nazim Bartman on the pitch, cramping up. He was banged up earlier. I'm assuming this is just a cramp, but we'll see Harold King come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to UNI Soccer, our game program and starting lineup sponsor. UNI Soccer is a
Nazim
private
Bartman
streaming
came
service
into the
that focuses
season
on
as a
player
forward.
development and building
Coach
confidence
Nevis
through
has
customized sessions
moved
based
him
on
back
individual
sort of to
needs.
the attacking
Our unique
midfielder.
service offers game
He runs
analysis, coach
miles and
collaboration,
miles
and honest
shows a
performance
ton of
feedback.
grit.
So take control of your
And Atlanta's
development
really
now
going to want him
through
on the
UNI
pitch here to
Soccer.
finish this out.
Get a free 1-hour
Not
session.
sure if he's going to be able to.
Send us an email today, unisoccer@gmail.com.
Scored the first goal in Atlanta SC NISA League history in this first matchup on a brilliant volley. And he's going to stay at midfield and look to get waved back in as he continues to stretch on both feet. And Nazim waved back in. Gutty effort. Minute number 75. 2-1 Atlanta SC on top. Not a chance Coach Steffen's team's going to go away quietly. We all know that. Silva chased down by Carpa. Lofting ball across. Here's Roof. Yeah, Atlanta's got to settle down a little bit. It's too much time to just be bombing it out there and playing some kickball. Well done by 0-2. Here's Bartman. Carlisle coming on his right. Plays it across to the Prince. The Prince. Good effort. If you're Stumptown Athletic, very happy to see McGrain able to corral that one in after that misplay moments ago. How good has Anisimo Francisco been here in the second half? 30 minutes of brilliance shutting down that right side. The Atlanta faithful getting loud on that far side. And the captain and Jordan Bell just says, get out, I'm whacking this one. Good win by Tate Robertson, but he takes a shot to the head by Alex Frank. Tate Robertson shaken up a little bit. Robertson still holding his face. Carlisle looks to play that spot. Here is Sadie. Prince has a big switch if he goes that way. Here's Molly Karpa. And Molly just not enough on it. Molly Karpa developing, becoming a really good player. In another year or two, he'll do a lot better on that ball. Another one of the many talented Liberians. Fode Dalla, the architect of this team, Liberian himself. Trouble. And a corner kick, I believe, upcoming. Somehow they missed that. And a yellow card given to who? Somebody got a yellow, maybe Jordan Bell? Was it Lamine Suma? Not sure what exactly happened. Stumptown Athletic ready to make a couple of substitutions.
Atlanta SC caution in the 78th minute.
Joel Silva and
Awarded to number 1, Jordan Bell.
Vidzi about to come in. Obviously attacking minded. You get the feel there's another goal in here somewhere. Not sure by which side. But this is going to be some open play right now as we encroach minute number 79. Timur Zavidzi, a midfielder.
We are partnering with the 24 Foundation tonight. 24 Foundation is a nonprofit in Charlotte with a mission to inspire and engage communities to make an immediate impact on the lives of people affected by cancer.
Gomerio.
Funds raised support organizations dedicated to cancer navigation.
So the substitutions coming. Lamine Suma, a forward coming out. And Espada, the midfielder, his night is done. So according to their positions, a couple of midfielders come in for a midfielder and a forward. And Atlanta's about to make a change momentarily. Lamine Gerawu. That's a good win on that far side. And look at Onizimo. Not a dangerous play as nobody was really within his range, but playing very well on the ground. And it looks like Atlanta will not make that change for Lamine Gerawu, as I believe he was going to go in for Nazim Bartman, but Bartman I think said he was all right. Gerawu normally a defender. So you'd replace a midfielder for a defender, which makes sense here. It was Michael Binns with a penalty in the 24th, home team on top. And then 4 minutes of brilliance by Atlanta with a little bit of luck. Jeffrey O2, actually both goals a little bit of luck. The deflection, that went in. Then Nazim Bartman hit off of his back and in as Ian McGrain waited a little too long on it. Look at Bartman gutting it out. They're going to have to take Nazim out of this one, I believe. Not really moving that well, limping as he tries to defend here.
Number 18, Timur Javije. On for number 16, Lamine Suma.
And no foul called. Michael Binns very upset about that. Look at Jeffrey O2. Look at O2 with the ball to Carlisle Jr. Carlisle, Alex Frank. Alex will play back to Bartman, who's just hobbling to get to that ball. Ade plays one in. Wide open midfield. Atlanta's got to be careful. A lot of green grass ahead. Molly Karpa chugging to get back. And there is Molly Karpa Jr. As the captain and goalkeeper Jordan Bell has said, everything you've got, this is a cup final, lads. Well, it's 82nd minute. Guys are tired. That's when we see what these guys can do. Here's Binns. going to tee it up. And Michael Binns has put it in. Are you kidding me? From 35 yards out, and we're level at 2. What an unbelievable goal for Stumptown Athletic.
Stumptown Athletic goal in the 82nd minute scored by number 8, Michael Binns.
Binns with his brace. Stumptown Athletic right now 8 minutes plus away from a berth in the championship in Miami. You talk about a shocking turn of events. And Francis Eto about to go in for Nazim Bartman. So Eto comes on. Oh boy, this game just changed on its head. The 22-year-old Eto trained here with Stumptown Athletic a couple of months ago. Boy, could he become a hero if he's able to get a winner. 0-2 plays it up. Now the driver's seat goes to the home side thanks to Michael Binns with a sensational strike.
Number 23, Francis Eto. On for number 7, Nazim Barton.
Again, Stumptown Athletic on 9 points. Atlanta Soccer Club on 8. The home side just needs a draw here. They will advance to the Eastern Conference Championship. Not cleared well in the corner. And a race for it. Koloko wins it. Here's Eto's first touch. It's a good one. Approaching minute number 85. Dispossessed with Sadie. Some fresh legs looking to move right now for the fellas in red. Sergio Campbell, the big, strong defender, about to come in. Jalen Brown will step out, his 85 minutes in the books. Bringing another defender in, Campbell. Another Jamaican first-round selection with the Columbus Crew.
Stumptown Athletic substitution.
Won a
in the
Caribbean
85th
Cup
minute.
in
Number
2010
4,
and
Sergio
2017. Is
Replacing number 11.
Stumptown Athletics going to play with 5 in the back, it appears. That's a clever ball back. Shot from distance. That goes wide. Jordan Bell quickly gets on it. Ramsey Torre Idrisu has moved up for Atlanta. Counter-attack now. Some fresh legs. Shot goes wide. But again, a lot of red bodies are staying back. Atlanta's pressing with numbers, playing 3 in the back right now. They're going to try and serve balls in to Carpa and Eto and the big fellow who just moved up. Sadie on that left, lofting ball across, nobody on the other end. Alex Frank a bit over the bar. Michael Binns with the goal of the year. in NISA League play, no doubt about it. 38, 39 yards out, if not 40. Just blistering one past Jordan Bell. That could have Stumptown Athletic punch their ticket to a championship match. And a day with a strong tackle. And Joao Silva, who just came on, he's down. Ramsey Torre Idrisu will move back for Atlanta. David Koloko, who naturally is a midfielder, will move up.
We'd like to thank our in-kind sponsors who
played the
contributed to our
sixth
VIP experience
last
tonight.
season
We appreciate your
in the
donations
PSL
and know our
Atlanta Soccer
VIP ticket holders do as well.
Here's 0-2, who scored the first goal for Atlanta. Jeffrey's trying to will his team. Alex Frank. Stumptown Athletic playing very hard, looking fresh right now. Playing behind the ball, trying to survive another 5 or so minutes. And now a wide open pitch. Atlanta races back to defend. Neto commits the foul. In minute number 90. Sadie. O2 plays it long. Stumptown Athletic about to make another substitution. Jared Odenbeck. Hometown kid, played at Charlotte Soccer Academy, Charlotte Independence. And he's going to come in for the hero of the night to this point. What a performance by Michael Binns.
Number 6, Jared Odenbeck.
It may not wind up being a game winner, but it's a season winner if this game ends 2-2. An absolutely shocking turn of events. Michael Binns from almost 40. We're going to see how much added on. I would guess 3, maybe 4. Here's Eto. Oh, what a good play by Robertson. Looking to put this out of reach. And he'll go to the corner, try and kill some time. And so well done. That will kill another 30 seconds and provide a corner. And I would assume they'll play it short once again. Michael Binns, what a gutty performance by Stumptown Athletic. Could have folded up shop. Ball's out of bounds, I think. And it is goal kick. Atlanta's got to send everybody. It's fire drill time. Here's Sadie. Does Prince have a little magic? Oh, it goes out of bounds. Coach is imploring, move up, gotta go. And a great header one in the back over Alex Frank. They would play this in the corner, I would think, and yes, they do, and that's a good ball. Cleaned up by Ramsey. Two minutes into added time, tied at 2. Michael Binns, the hero to this point. Does Atlanta have one more in him? Here's Alex Frank, one of the veterans. Good ball in. Oh, that's headed back! Just out of bounds, just hit off McGrain. Alex Frank's gonna hustle over. Keeper comes up to midfield and Bell. They've got to go. Jeffrey O'Too's got to go. Everybody's got to go. High ball played up. Blocked away. Good step by O2. Atlanta still has a little bit of life. Onizimo. Final moments. Stumptown Athletic looking to just hang on. And a card coming out here in the waning moments. So West will go in the book. Cannot be much time now. Miami looking on. At this moment, Stumptown Athletic on the 9th will be coming to you. Let's see if there's a little bit of lightning in a bottle. Oh, that's a great header back. Israel's played a whale of a game. Laser punt right on the foot of his teammate. Looking to end it right now. And they do. What a goal, what a finish. Joao Gomero de Silva. And congratulations to Stumptown Athletic. What a performance. The final kick of the night. And it's a 3-2 win in the end. They advanced to face Miami. Shocking, shocking result. As Atlanta players just shocked on the field, gave it everything they had. Hit a couple of posts, but in the end, Michael Binns, a hero, put Stumptown Athletic on his back, and congratulations to the home side. Coach Steffens comes over, shakes Coach Nevis's hand and the rest of the Atlanta coaching staff. Phenomenal performance, gutty effort by both sides, really. But in the end, Stumptown Athletic with the 3-2 win. They're not putting it on the scoreboard, but I believe that last goal did count. All they needed was a draw. They get the goal at the end. So thanks to everybody here from Soccer Reels, Ryan Giel, Zev Sheen, Owen Brown, yeoman's work. Appreciate everybody tonight. And a phenomenal night of NISA soccer. In the end, though, congratulations, Stumptown Athletic with the 3-2 win over the Atlanta Soccer Club. And they will advance on November 9th. They have a date down in Miami to see if the third time is the charm. I'm Justin Hanover. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you, fans, for making tonight such a memorable evening. If you'd like to meet our players, they'll be near the main entrance in just a few moments.